positive vibes, motivation, inspiration, love, positive energy, goodwill everyone's way. Bad health is big business. We're here to put them out of business. And if we are what we eat, if we cheat, then we must treat. Today's video is going to involve talking just about living and figuring out the time that we're in right now and making key decisions, figuring out where to invest. Because once you lose your peace of mind, that's when it becomes my business because it affects your health. And also, if I don't put this out there, I'm not helping the next person. So during this time, I want you to think of the world that we live in. Every 10 years, there's a country shutdown. Every 10 years, there's a fluctuation of money. Every 10 years, there seems that the 1% or the people that we imagine that run this country reshape the country in some way, shape, or form, and then we look for a new norm. I want you to think about this. Have you worked your behind, your hands off to their callous for minimum wage, and then you walk outside and you see a person young or old, high school student or person of age with the newest car. They look, no stress on them. Doesn't look like they worked a day in their life. Have you been in a place of in a party and you've seen people in the same area as you, but you work hard and you wonder how someone else gets there a little bit more easy? It's all about the financial system. It's all about, and it's a game. People will say that money is not a game. Money is not a game, but how people play with money, it is a game. So if you know the game and you play by the rules, you won't be in debt. You actually have financial freedom. So every 10 years, let's talk about right now, everything shuts down. The paper dollar is going out of circulation. Not saying that it won't still be around like the US dollar, but no one's going to be taking paper money within the future. Therefore, certain jobs that are physical won't be available within the future. If they are shutting down the country and there's always a transfer of money, that means that the stock market goes down and everyone gets scared and they pull their money out. While the rich, they say they love when the stock market goes down because that's the best time to buy. So every 10 years we crash the market. I'm going to say on purpose. Every 10 years we crash the market. The rich buy into the stocks that they actually do let us know what they're doing. And then they ride it up for 5 to 10 years, getting the interest, living off of an investment. See, we live off of a 9 to 5, or I have before. I was a chemist. You can, from any job, you benefit from your 9 to 5. You live off your 9 to 5, where the creators of this system, they live off their investments. They live off your investments, and they live off of your fear of investing in yourself. So, in this time in 2020, we're in 2021. Cryptocurrency is something that everyone's heard about: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, VeChain, Tezos. I mention these projects because these are projects that I'm actually in, that I put my investment in. So cryptocurrency is not real. In my future, my kids say, "What happened? What did you do when the country crashed and the biggest transfer of money occurred? What did you do to try to help us out, Pop Up?" I said, I went all in on the new innovation of what the new internet shall be. See, cryptocurrency is like Google. It's like the internet is about to be the new way of living. So if you get on the ground floor, it's an easier ride than you have. I feel that with the weather changing these days, that there's not much guarantee that we'll have sunlight. There's not much guarantee that we'll have electricity. So you have to have a backup plan. A lot of people going on trips, partying in one of the worst times in history. If your electricity goes out, do you have a generator? Is it gas? Is it solar? I just picked up a solar. You want to be able to cook in a time of need. You want to be able to still use your phone in a time of need, your laptop in a time of need, your television in the time of need, your heat in the time of need. So I want you to really think of this time of to invest in yourself, look at the landscape of the time that we're in. Think of the projects that I just threw out there. I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice. It's just if you lose, I lose with you. You know, we're investing in our future, and if you don't want someone to dictate the way that you live, if you don't want to have to live off a perspective, possibly a universal income where you're told what you can buy, how much you can buy. I don't have a family of children or anything, but what if your family likes 2 sacks of potatoes or 3 bags of rice, and you're only allowed to buy one? No matter if you have the money, no matter if they have the stock, they say that you only can have this. I'm a person that I like to have what I want when I want in the quantity that I want, and I don't want to leave my future, my legacy in the hands of people that may not have my best interests. Because if I had to sit back and watch the market to see how it's rigged, I had to go through a few 10-year intervals to figure out why is everything going crazy? Why does the stock market always come back but always recover? Why is it that when things go down, people get excited, and then others, we get scared? I urge you to invest, and not just look to invest into the next day for a quick pullback, but you need to invest within 5 to 10 years out. What I've done, there's cryptocurrencies. They have like Bitcoin. If you grab some Bitcoin, I just urge you to just put it to the side and see what happens in 20, 30 years. And then when your grandchildren come to you, they say, Papa, what do you have for us? You know, life is rough, or why do we live so good? Why do we live so comfortably? You can pull out that ledger, which is that USB. It's called a Nano Ledger X. It looks like a USB, and that's where it stores all your money. This is where we're headed. On the movies, we look at 007 or these movies where they carry billions of dollars within a flash drive. This is the time that we're living in right now. They're transferring. If you don't want to get in the game, someone needs to get in the game. Because if Bitcoin is non-traceable, they say that there's illegal processes or illegal protocols. If it's ethical, non-ethical, sexual, and nasty nature, who knows? People are sending money and making purchases with cryptocurrency, and do you think that's going to stop? The world is full of filthy people, and they don't want to stop. They don't want to clean up their act. Therefore, investing was not going to die out. What cryptocurrency began to be really real to me when I saw returns on it, but also when I received a tax report. When I had to pay taxes on it, that's real. When you have to pay taxes on something, that means that it is real. So, guys, get in on the ground floor. Think of all the jobs that are being eliminated at this time. Think of all the jobs that can be created in the future. Meditate. Roll your eyes back. 3 deep breaths into your stomach. Get into a place of relaxation, and just relax and ask yourself, what are you good at? Because you have a talent that you don't need to go to a 9 to 5 and get paid for, or to rely on someone else, because you have a talent, a great light within you, an energy within you that we need, that I need. and that also will fill your house, fill your pockets, fill your stomach to your desire, and no one can put a limit on it. It's a scary place when people say that. I know that the government has the best in mind for me. I know they'll figure out the new norm and I'll just fall right in line. That's the sheep heading to slaughter, pigs heading to slaughter. I want you to think for yourself. I want you to think of freedom, and I want you to not think about what you want. I want to think about what you need. If the country lost electricity, if the grocery stores closed right now, if the country shut down right now, and you had to hold down a household or hold down yourself, what are the necessities that you need to make it through? Food? Is it bread? Water? Is it electricity? Figure out how to make electricity work in a time of need. Is it fire? Figure out how to be able to make a fire in a time of need. Heat, cooling. So it's a lot of things I just want to place on your mind of thinking about taking your life into your own hands. Not believing everything and believing that someone has the best in mind for you, especially someone that you have never met. You know, I've laid eyes and shook hands with people that don't have the best interest for me. So I'm definitely not going to believe someone that I through a TV or someone that I through blank promises or promises of theirs. I've not even seen the whites of your eyes. But what I do know is what I feel. I do know what is needed to make a comfortable life. Not what I want. I may want to party. I may want to travel the world. This is not the time for that. Right now is the time to figure out, before real estate goes down, you need money to buy the real estate market. So money has to go down because whoever runs this country, they want to get on the ground floor of everything first. So everything starts with the dollar. So a dollar, you could be Forexing, fine. I don't know what goes well with that. I mean, it's been around for a while, but what's new right now and what connects the whole world is cryptocurrency. So check out Coinbase, guys. It's free money on there. If you don't put your own money into it, at least get the free money and see what it does, you know. So I just saw a video of 30 years now when your grandkids ask you, what did you do when it was the largest transfer of wealth in the world? And I don't want them to say that I held and I believed in the government because I'm a product of that. And, you know, I'm looking for freedom. So I'm sure you're looking for freedom just like me. So positive vibes, motivation, inspiration, love, positive energy, goodwill, everyone's way.